some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Hey, bro. Did you make the 2A1 cut for the college shit? Oh, okay. You'll get in that motherfucker, though. But that's the only reason I chose Bama, bro. I don't like Bama, but that's because it's the team I got.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Discards it with the stiff arm. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
Yeah, you had some sorry shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta get used to this shit.
Pulls and fires complete. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10.
Oh, shit. I cannot see the play thing, man.
On the ground, it's Peoples. Fighting off the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown.
Yeah, if they shorter too, yeah.
Overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Off the RPO, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Makes the grab.
Wow.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. With the catch, it's Peoples. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And they're able to get him down.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Takes a shot. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and short. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, the running back has it.
Well, you see the defense make.
Wish they would take that fucking dive out of this game. That shit is so stupid. That nigga dove like 8 feet. I hate that fucking dive, bro. That nigga just dove 12 feet.
They're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy in the offense?
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout.
God damn, how you overthrow that?
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things.
Nasty ass
that time
overthrow.
was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of a first down.
The unique thing about this defense with their nickel personnel is they're able to disguise what they're doing. They can play a lot of different coverages. They can play man, zone, but they can also bring the nickel player in the box and still be pretty good against the run. That time, pretty good job defending the QB scramble. Let's see what they do here on 4th.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes out big, and they take over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense, you take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was a good-ass fucking punt.
They open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And I know it's a lot of plays I ain't touched yet, but I fuck with this Bama playbook. God damn.
To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Got away from trouble and got
What the fuck kind of pass was that?
in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Nigga ass naked over there. What the fuck?
That time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This time he's got his man there to make the tackle, and that's how
Nigga
we'll wrap up this
dud-ass
period.
pass.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
Oh, good D. Oh, wow. That should have been yours.
Great coverage.
I did not see that nigga over there.
Big play, and maybe even take that thing back to the house. So you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Pocket breaking down. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Dances away. Gonna try to get it.
Come off that nigga.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive.
Are you good?
They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Hold and fire complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Turning it on. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced a loss.
Well, this is a quarterback who's used to using his athleticism to his advantage and burning defenses, but there was nothing going there. Great job by the defense, taking everything away and forcing a run for a loss as that quarterback was smart to get out of bounds.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this guy is one of the best receivers in college football, and the defense knows it too, right? They've been watching film, and that time on 3rd down, they had him double covered. That's a big reason why that ball fell incomplete.
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Here's a hit. And he was just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Miller with the ball. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger.
What the fuck play I just told?
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. No make plays, so you've got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job.
What the fuck is he doing? Man.
Well, the kicking team obviously missed the fair catch signal. The officials did not.
Go with that bullshit.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's complete on the right side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Safe completion on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a 1st down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Moving away from pressure. And the ball squirted out. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone.
What the fuck? He couldn't jump to catch that?
He was going for 6 right there.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust.
I mean, we do got 2 crazy-ass teams, though.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Going up top. Pulls it in down the middle. It's a running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Oh, that's Ryan. That's why he took off so fast.
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
Surprised that nigga ain't overthrow the shit.
Catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
I ain't even tried that shit yet.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be looking to run. Zings it complete to the right.
Why the linebackers keep getting stuck like that?
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Quickly complete.
What the fuck?
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Floating away. Throwing on the run. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off. But I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
They've only converted one time in 3 4th down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet.
That's a good read. I wish he would have threw it downfield more. That was a good-ass read, though.
You might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout.
And none of my niggas was running. Like, they was all stuck. What the fuck?
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes from the quarterback and the receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in route.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback moving. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face fourth.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown!
Ryan!
Went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Nah, he's fucking ill on here.
This offense put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline. And
God damn, he was about to run. What the fuck?
Nice completion here to this wide.
Nah, that nigga is retarded. What? He was gonna take off running.
Defense has got to keep their eye on where
What
this guy
the
is,
fuck, bro? He was finna run away. That was crazy.
Coming before halftime. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
Damn, I didn't even see this shit. Oops. Oh, you got it.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Wide open spaces. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Hauls it in. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Now 2nd and goal, and riding the teeth of this noise. Dropping back, it's Russell. And the quarterback.
I don't know why I couldn't hit R. God damn, I was hitting RB or R1. What the fuck? God damn, that shit just pissed me off.
Go get it, young fella. Just quickness, speed off the edge, getting to the quarterback. You got to be relentless when you're chasing the quarterback. And Chase Young's record, if you can go get that, you go get that big fella, that superstar, oof, that would be a fun day.
That is such a good job by the defense on third down and their own end, rallying to the drag throw. Lots of offenses love to throw that because oftentimes there's a pick, a guy gets free, he's able to just walk in, but the defense was prepared and they're ready.
God damn, this shit jiggling like a motherfucker.
Now setting up fourth.
Whoa.
Field goal is no good.
I turned that bitch all the way left and he still kicked it straight.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers.
What the fuck?
I mean, this is a chip shot field goal.
See, I should have just went for it. Now I'm finna lose because of that decision.
This is wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Looking for room, it's Peoples. Stacked up.
It's that Bama defense.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire
Where am I?
country.
Oh, there I am.
They just can't get him going. He's never been able
Hit him,
to get
hit him,
into
hit him.
rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit.
That's what we like right there. That's what we like. That's what we like. That's what we like. That's what we like.
And they got to
We
keep
like.
that up here in the second half.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Powers through.
Hit the nigga, bro.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough.
Who is that nigga?
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sayin. Trying to beat the D deep. Snags it at the 30, still running. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll take another shot here.
That nigga didn't even try to jump with him.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play.
Oh, shit.
I'm the receiver. I'm like, I'm open. Right? I'm going straight
Oh,
down the
shit.
field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature.
It's cover 2. What is the corner doing?
He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. They're set to kick it off. This crowd now ready to get behind them.
I see now.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Hey.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Damn, that nigga fast. That's a tight end.
Line after the huge pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football. And now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback. And right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Get to the edge, nigga. Goddamn.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, how does he overthrow that, bro? What the fuck? See, I'm already hating this game, bro. Like, how do you miss that throw? He's right in your fucking face, wide open. Come on.
And they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop.
God damn, bro.
But it doesn't happen very often.
Just 1 for 3 on fourth down today, but they'll try to move those chains with this play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout.
And he throws it right to the nigga. Like, that's crazy, bro.
He's brought down a short return.
I guess this is a freshman. That's crazy. Yeah, because I don't like the nigga they got started. He ass.
But there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job.
Fuck.
Catching the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive.
Where am I?
10. To the ground with the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep.
He throw a perfect pass to the nigga.
And they'll do more than
God damn, bro.
Move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
What are you doing? You are right by the ball.
Never had a chance.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw it, Sayin. Rushes on him. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
I understand. He's in a drop zone that's 10, 15 yards, and he's playing 5 yards underneath where he's supposed to be at, and he gives up a wide open corner. Good. No, that's good. That's good.
Converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's loose. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive game.
Got it! Touchdown, Ohio State! And that one will give them the lead. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs.
You guys just made 2 great passes right down the middle of the field. My guy overthrew a guy that was like wide open. Then he threw a pick, underthrew.
On that last drive.
Guess he's a freshman.
Fair catch called for and made.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
From their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. No, that's what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Russell. He'll throw it.
Oh, bro, I'm finna quit, bro. Just, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do if the nigga's doing that, bro? Why did he jump? I didn't even go anywhere. Bro, what is this game?
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here.
Nothing else to fucking throw the ball to. Holy shit, this nigga is fucking me over. That's what it is.
Fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Fucking cooking, man. Home fucking cooking.
They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Fakes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal.
Bro, conservative tackle. There's no reason these niggas are bouncing off of this nigga, bro. Like, man, we literally scored 24 unanswered points, bro. Like, this is crazy.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offense.
I ain't put no seconds on shit with tackling. These niggas just bouncing off this nigga, bro.
I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything going in their direction.
Yeah, everything's going in their direction. You're right. Absolutely right. I know what I'm supposed to do. Overthrowing, underthrowing.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Then look, I can't get a block.
Play by the defense, he'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going up top.
Bro, look. I'm done. I'm done. I'm literally done. Why did he just throw it all the way down the field like that? Then he ran past you. Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. I can't do shit with this quarterback, bro. I can't. That shit just pissed me the fuck off, bro. God damn.